Hey, if you're searching for a smile in the classified, you might want to try the comics.
Some days are rougher than others.
I know. I'm sorry. I wish Neil could have gone home with Serena.
Well, it will be a great day for Scott and Serena. But every time I see a child go home, I can't help but think Neil will never leave this hospital. And
Listen to me. His latest rounds of chemo have gone very well. I mean, his odds improve every day that he will go home, Courtney.
I know that. And I really am staying positive about Neil's recovery. I wasn't so optimistic when I first got here, but you and Karen have given me hope. I'm just not having anything close to a good day today.
Is something else wrong?
Neil's father not only refuses to pay any support, but my attorneys insist because it's in Europe, I can just forget about getting any money from him ever.
What kind of man neglects his own son?
I don't even want to talk about it. And to top everything off, I have to find a new place to live. Maxed out my credit cards at the hotel. Do you, know of any cheap places for rent around here?
Well, my place isn't exactly a European villa, but we do rent rooms for peanuts.
Oh, no, Joe, I don't want to intrude on you.
You're not. Okay, I asked you. And besides, our place has been like Grand Central Station ever since Frank and I bought it from our mother anyway.
How can you be so nice to me after how I acted when we dated?
Because it was a long time ago, Courtney. And I'm doing it for Neil. Okay, he deserves to have a mother that is well-rested and strong.
Okay, then I accept your offer.
Okay.
Boy, I was a jerk to treat such a great guy so bad. Karen's a lucky woman. I'm glad you found someone like her.
Me too. I'll be in touch later. We'll go over the details, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that's the grand tour. I've moved all the breakable objects. I'm going to move all the little furniture, things that could hurt her later on.
Yeah, I understand your concern, but I don't recommend making any changes in the furniture arrangement. She's already familiar with this layout. Moving things around would just confuse her. She'll get a big boost in confidence being able to navigate this space.
Yeah, well, I don't want her to hurt herself. She's already been through enough. I don't want her so much as even stubbing her toe.
Well, she won't be able to avoid it. But your job is to help her deal with it. Being overly protective can be just as detrimental as not being careful enough.
Well, how do I know where that line is?
I'll come by on a regular basis. I'll give you the help you need. The best protection you can give Serena is to encourage her to resume the life she led before the accident. She's the same child she always was. She just can't see. Who Serena is hasn't changed. So she should do whatever she did before, including her chores.
Well, what about, like, her ballet and her singing and all of that stuff?
Sure, absolutely. Her potential is as unlimited as your expectations. It'll be difficult at times, but if you ask no less of Serena now than when she could see, you'll send the message that she can be as independent as she was before the accident.
Hey, listen, you know, the little soreness problem I had earlier is gone, so you remember the hanky-panky you mentioned?
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
You know, Eve came by a little while ago. She has this idea that you tampered with her car.
Eve, what is with her? Doc, she told Scott the same thing. So obviously you two can't believe her. I mean, she's just a desperate woman who is obviously lying.
Well, Lucy, she can't fake a gas station receipt or your car on a videotape.
You believe her?
I'm not accusing or blaming you of anything. I love you, and I trust you. And getting married is a testament to that.
I feel exactly the same way.
All right, then I'll ask you one question. One time only. Did you have anything to do with Eve's car running out of gas?
I had nothing to do with Serena's accident.
I was staying at the firehouse across the street not too long ago, and my car was vandalized.
What's the world coming to, huh?
I agree. So, I noticed that you have a surveillance camera outside, and I was wondering if maybe it had caught the vandal in the act.
Well, I just don't have one camera. I have 4. Here, take a look.
Oh. Oh, that's perfect. That one. That one right there. It looks like it's pointed exactly where my car was parked.
Now that you've memorized the room, Serena, we're going to pretend it's like a big clock, all right? So, what position would you say your bed is at?
3 o'clock?
3, very good. Okay. Now let's practice getting around the room with the cane.
Okay.
Okay. For starters, we're going to use it to walk to your daddy at 9 o'clock. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go. All right. All you do is hold it in front of you and move it back and forth as you walk. Okay, go ahead. Listen for the rhythm of the taps.
You got me over here. You found me. You're doing a terrific job. This is great.
Daddy, can we stop now?
Yeah, you bet we can. You've had enough excitement here for one day.
That's an excellent start.
It's very easy. I don't like using it.
I know you don't, but you know, Norma here is going to turn you into an expert, and you're going to be shooting around the room before you even know it.
It would be easier if I could just see again.
I know. But in the meantime, Serena, I don't want you to miss out on anything, so we'll get through this, and we'll get through it together. Okay? Okay?
Okay, Daddy.
All right, come here.
We've been running spots about your appearance all day, and the response has been huge. All right, we're on in 30 seconds. Look, just follow my lead. There's nothing to it.
You didn't have to come, you know.
I know, but somebody has to protect you.
Welcome to WLPC's Tell Me About It. Tonight I have a very special guest, Dr. Kevin Collins, the author of the best-selling General Homicide, a book that, in a disturbing case of life imitating art, has become a how-to handbook for a very real serial killer. We're glad you're with us, Dr. Collins.
Thanks for having me.
Now, why have you chosen to go public now?
People are dying because of a work of fiction. I can't keep quiet about it any longer.
And why do you think this has happened?
Well, only the person committing the crimes can answer that question. Whoever this person is, he's proven himself to be brilliant and elusive, and I'm hoping he or she will call in.
Tell me about it.
You know, your book is the biggest piece of schlock I've ever read.
You know what, lady?
Thank you very much for calling in.
Tell me about it.
It don't take no rocket scientist to figure out that you off the poor slob.
Eloquently put, but unfortunately incorrect. Thanks for your call.
Tell me about it.
Now, first, tell me, with whom am I speaking?
Who do you think?
Is this the person responsible for the killings?
Guilty as charged.
Well, if you are who you say you are, then tell me something that only you could possibly know.
I put the clown suit in your top right-hand drawer.
Why are you killing these people?
Because they deserve to die. And so do you.